Hi guys, 2003 Chevy Trailblazer, wheel bearing disassembly. We just put some WD-40 on the axle nut right there, and let that soak in. That's a size 36 socket, and we'll go ahead and disassemble this now for you guys. That's a size 13 in the back over there. And you just pull everything out, one shot. We turn the wheel towards the left, this is the driver's side, to give us some more room. And it'll drop on the floor. Alright, so now we got the actual rotor off. What size was that? Those were 18s, right? That's a 36, the big axle nut. See, now the axle goes back and forth.
Swivel.
These are also 18s. We need a swivel on that, and that holds in the hub. Now we're going to turn it to the right. Oop. Hold on. One more 18 in the bottom over there. Okay, hammer it. Alright, now we gotta hammer that out. So let's do that for a second. Hold on. Okay, so what we did was we whacked it with the hammer right here. Once we took all those bolts out in the back to hold the hub in place, and this just comes right off now. As you can see, that comes right off. It also has ABS wiring in the back. Over here, you gotta squeeze that clip and push it out. So you get near those pliers, squeeze it, and you pull it out. Then in the back you got a couple of clips. This one here you squeeze in the back. These are like plastic rivets that go in there, so you just pull them out. Then you have a clip right there, and what you do here is you see this V over here, you squeeze that in with the, those pliers, and you pull it out with a flathead, and that's the wires connected over there. You also have like a plastic rivet type in the back there too. So that's the whole ABS wiring. And that connects right there. So you disconnect that and you just pull that out. You squeeze it and pull it out. So now you have the whole ABS wire out. And now this whole piece just comes out, and the axle splines slide right off it. And you want to turn it so we could show them how it sounds. Listen to how it sounds. That's a bad bearing. Alright, cool. And gonna put some WD-40. Well, I use Croil, because Croil is the best stuff on earth. And you scrape out all the rust off it, because we're gonna take this backing plate off it. Wiggle and jiggle, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wiggle and jiggle. So that bad boy's off. We have the new part ready for assembly. And that's the new bad boy right there. You get the new wires. We need a rag. Sure. 1 second. Gotta wipe that down a little bit. There you go. Try to get it, semi-clean, so it can sit flush with the new hub. Can you do me a favor? Oh. Try to get like some of the scale off. You want to show them what the new hub sounds like when you spin it? Yeah. Look at that. No noise, no nothing. Perfect. Alright, cool. Now you put the assembly is reversal of removal. So clean inside the actual spindle here. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me bring another screwdriver. I got a specific one just for that. Get it. There you go. I got a specific screwdriver just for that. You can actually whack it in the back to get the scale out. There's gonna be a bunch of rust in there and scale. This is a 2003, so you have 10 years worth of buildup in there. Clean that up. You always want your hole clean. bit more over there. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it would be nice to get the majority of the scale out. Spray some WD-40 in there. I always gotta use some butter sauce in the hole. That's what I'm talking about. You can't go wrong with more lube. Yeah, alright. Looks pretty good. You clean the splines off a little bit. And now we're ready for installation. And make sure it sits flush once you put in there. If you need help, let me know. Need an extra hand. It's always a good idea to have an extra hand, have a buddy help you out. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, there goes my hairy forearm. I know some of you guys like that. There's one in the back. Pretty much got to grab. You see the holes in the back here. Just slide in the bolts. And these are it, right? Just gotta catch it. Those are the bolts we're using. Here you go. Pretty much just catching the bolts now in the hub through the spindle. Make sure you put the dust shield in the right spot right there.
First.
Top nut first. Bolt.
Wheel.
Now turn the wheel straight. Be careful when you do this. Make sure the car's properly secured. Last thing you want is a heavy car like this to land on you. It would make a real bad day for you. Probably the people around you too. Having that swivel really works. So now we're just gonna clip in the actual harness to the ABS all along here where I showed you before until I clip in the back. And the axle nut too we have to put on. So we're pretty much going in as much as you can with that. As tight as you can. Then you put the rotor back on. Like butter, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. You put the caliper bracket back on a spindle to hold the rotor in place. There's the button. Is that right there? So this car was experiencing humming noises when we were driving on the front left side, driver's side. Pads in. I mean, at this point, we're gonna dare to check the pads if they were bad. These weren't, so if you can do this job, might as well see if the pads are bad first. Might as well change them. On the rotor too. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna put the actual caliper back on, and that'll be the end of this video. Clean the slider a little bit. Let me put some grease on that. Check your sliders. I'm gonna go get you some grease. Alright, I'll be right back, folks. Hold this. We're gonna go get some caliper grease. What we're using. Brake and caliper grease, synthetic. You can pick that up at your local auto parts store. I also have a video tutorial about brakes, which I mentioned how to do this. Once again, you want to be generous with the lube. More butter sauce, the better. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. And also put some on that one, on the slider on top. Now you can finally sand that if it's a little rough or whatever.
Fine sandpaper.
Real fine sandpaper. Don't go too crazy. If it's real bad, then it's time to replace it. But the key here is when you put it back in the hole, it should be freely sliding back and forth. Yep, I said it. Alright, there you go. There you go. Now you just need to bolt on the bottom. Make sure everything lined up. You'll whack it with your hand a little bit to get the hole right where you want it. And you just tighten that down. It's a 13 mil, I believe.
13, yes.
Yep. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole job. And now we're just gonna clip on the actual wire. The ABS in the back. What's that? Yeah. Everything nice and tight. And straighten out the wheel. Now, when I do something like this, I like to lost the light there for a second. Whenever I work around the tire, the wheel area, I'd like to double check that there's nothing in the way when you turn the tire. And so when you put the wire, you loop it obviously around where it used to be, but make sure when you turn the tires, it's not going to rub on anything. I'll cut the wire. Put the back one in first. You press that in place. It's a plastic rivet, goes in 2 holes. Clip in the back. Oh, it came with another one. Alright, so we're just going to pop this clip out and put it up there. So this came with the clip. We're just going to take that one off, or maybe take this one off, and then connect that one over there, and we're pretty much done. I think that's it, right? Yeah, there's actually a small clip over here too. So it's this clip, this little plastic rivet pushes in place, and this clips into the actual harness right there. So that's pretty much the whole job. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more of these videos, check out my channel. Also check me out at NewYork3rdGen.com, that's my car club, for cars like these 3rd gens. Like my videos, like me on Facebook, Twitter, check the box underneath, and thanks for watching. Take care.